preseason is here. A fourth exhibition game is a thing of the past. It's the Titans and the Lions, next on Madden Football.
From the automotive capital of the world, we get a look at a venue that pays homage to that industry. Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan. I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Hewitt up here in the booth. And here we are, Brock, final week of the preseason. One last tune-up for stars and starters. And, of course, the game where a lot of these great camp stories will clinch a spot on that Week 1 roster.
And I never tire of these great camp stories. And they come from all different backgrounds. Some are undrafted guys, some are vets with a restart on their career. But they use the preseason, in this game in particular, to springboard some momentum into the regular season.
We're just seconds away from getting this one started. And we're off and running from Ford Field. Return coming from the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. They're led out by someone who's fought through the doubters all through his career, and he just keeps putting up numbers. Jared Goff.
Kate, there are other flashier quarterbacks that make more highlight reel plays than Jared Goff. There certainly are bigger and stronger athletes playing the position today, but Jared's just a throwback, a guy that understands the timing and the precision. I love that he knows what he is and what he isn't when it comes to his skills, and it's why he's been able to flourish in multiple places and why he continues to sustain a lot of success in this league.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out.
Delay of game, offense.
A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty.
Still first down.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap.
Still first down.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty.
Still first down.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up.
Delay of game, offense.
Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap.
Still first down.
Play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense.
Delay of game, offense.
A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty.
Still first down.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out.
Delay of game, offense.
Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap.
Still first down.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty.
Still first down.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap.
Still first down.
Goff now, 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He finds finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Caught by the open man. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They'll pause now for an injured player. Regular season just 1 week away. You don't want to see anybody get hurt here. Hopefully something minor as the medical team works on it. On first down, here comes Brooks. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. This one's caught. And he drives this forward to the 6. Now hang on, we do have to stop here for something that nobody wants to see a week before the season. We've got an injured player there, and it's somebody they can ill afford to lose. Goff now on 3rd down. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions finish up an excellent opening series. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here come the Titans now to get their first drive of the game. And it'll be their second-year quarterback who's bringing them out.
Kate, I know you get tired of hearing me say there's no substitute for experience, but it is totally true. Taking the reins of an NFL team as a young quarterback, you want the game to slow down, and the only way it slows down is to get more and more of these opportunities to go lead your team game in and game out.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 34-yard line.
They're going to stay on the ground with Spears. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
And he's able to drive up past the 40. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. First time this game they've looked to him. So now they're going to have to figure out this 3rd down. Throwing now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Man, that was a chain mover if he would have held on, Brock, but the contact just too much to do so.
Yeah, he's going to be disappointed in himself because you've got to make these contested catches, but I do give a lot of credit. An outstanding effort defensively to force that ball out.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And the Lions will take over with a lot of field ahead of them. On first down, it's Goff. Hits him on the out route. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives the Lions the first.
And the Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Here's Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Adisa Isaac stops him there. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
At the 26-yard line.
Now an inside handoff to Brooks. He finds space for a few yards that time. Adisa Isaac stops him there. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
From the gun, Goff. He'll throw it deep to the left side. This is brought in at the 50. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden, we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Working inside the red zone. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Goff. He'll get this one to Brooks. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
Throwing again, it's Goff. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they come away with some points on that series.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here, but they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, well, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. So Tennessee headed out for its 2nd drive of the game. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. Back to throw. It's caught. This is Tajay Spears. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. They're set up at the 35 now. They go play action on 1st. He gets this to Tyler Scott. Still has some space inside the 35. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 35 out of that one. And the Titans will have a 1st down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Shotgun handoff now for Spears. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the 1st quarter. It's a 2-score game early. We're back to Ford Field right after this. We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter, and it's Titans football. This has been a good drive, but it's at risk here on 3rd down. That's caught for the 1st. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Now the shotgun give to Spears. And they make the stop, but a lot closer to the end zone now. He got it to the 11. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
Well, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They can revisit that play in the future.
And he drives this forward to the 6. A gain of 5, Brock, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
You know, when receivers have room to operate, that's a play that can totally gash a defense. But Kate, when you get down here in the red zone, it becomes so much tougher because you have a whole lot less space. And in fact, you'll see defenses swarm like that one just did.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
Yeah, that's what I call an absolute no-no. I mean, that just can't happen down here in the red zone. You've got to find a way to get rid of the football because now you're not only outside the red zone and you put some points that you thought were a guarantee, with either a touchdown or field goal, now a little bit in limbo.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Now looking to throw. Completed here to Spears. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
It's plays like that, Kate, right, wrong. Where I sit and judge a defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Lions getting ready to return to the field. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. 1st down throw from Goff. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
To throw again here, 2nd and 10. It's Goff. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
From the gun, a give to Brooks. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
And again, he can't manage anything. Defense all over him at the line. Here's a nickel look by the Titans. 3rd down. Throwing is gone. That's complete. Here's Brooks. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They got 24 yards on the play. And that gives the Lions the 1st.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Goff to the air now. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
that is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Adisa Isaac stops him there. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Has a man. It's Brooks. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I'll tell you, that is a humbling moment to see a completed third down pass actually go backwards instead of towards the sticks.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Here's a return from the 7. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. Out come the Titans for another offensive possession. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll throw to begin this drive. Corley reels it in. And he's brought down after a short gain. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in the Motor City. It's the Titans, lined up with a 2nd and 8. From the 32. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. This is Spears heading left.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And he'll have this fair catch right along the 25. So no return on that punt. And the Lions will go on offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw. Goff. Catch made underneath by the back. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Now hang on, we do have to stop here for something that nobody wants to see a week before the season. We've got an injured player there, and it's somebody they can ill afford to lose. On 1st down, it's Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
St. Brown there to bring it in. And he goes out, just needed one more step there to reach midfield. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. From the gun, Goff. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 47. It's taken in by Williams. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Goff on 1st and 10. He'll get this one to Brooks. And he officially gets them into the red zone before going out at the 20. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. First down from the red zone. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Throwing again, it's Goff. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
They kick the running back in motion. Goff on 3rd. This one's caught. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions will add to their lead at the end of the half. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions take a 3-possession lead. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. The Titans offense headed out just before halftime. And with field position and the clock against them, probably not going to see anything of substance here before halftime. They'll start this series with an option left. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Aiden Hutchinson, energetic as always after making the stick. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. They'll stick with the ground game here. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be a Tennessee first down.
And the Titans first down.
He's back to throw. This ball's caught by Spears. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. Looking to throw. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
Well, I'll tell you what that deflection is all about is following the quarterback's eyes. DB knew where that throw was going. With that intuition, he was able to get a hand on it and send it right out of bounds.
And he's there to send that one away incomplete. We've arrived at halftime here in Detroit. The Lions defending their building. They've got the lead at the break. Now we'll send you south to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. This, the final game on the preseason schedule for these two teams. After this comes final cut downs, and then we get started for real. The countdown is on for the NFL kickoff game on the Thursday after Labor Day.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. Fielded at the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Titans sending their offense and Tajay Spears out there. And that first half, they just couldn't keep up the pace, but they're going to be the ones setting the pace here to begin this third quarter. First and 10, looking to throw. Able to find Corley. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just...
Oh, tried forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. pick six ought to spell the end to any potential comeback we might have seen out of him, Brock. This deficit might be just too much to come back from.
Yeah, if there was any hope left, they sure could have used some points. And they're going to have to get points now in a hurry. And that's for an offense who just threw the interception. Heading right back out there, you better flush it fast.
Extra point attempt coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions making a 24-point ball game. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. This return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They'll pause now for an injured player. Regular season just 1 week away. You don't want to see anybody get hurt here. Hopefully something minor as the medical team works on it. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Searching. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Send everybody deep. I know he wants to wait and stretch the field and use his arm. The trouble is you wait too long, you end up on your back.
Spears running behind center. And he'll get this up to the 29-yard line. Moving in the right direction. 5 yards there, but still got a 3rd and 9 coming up. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Spears trying this straight ahead. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a 1-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense that just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. They're throwing it. Got a man. Spears has it. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the 1st.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness that's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
So this one sails over the sideline, and they'll spot it where a touchback would go at the 20-yard line. The Lions and Jared Goff set to take over on offense once again. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns, good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can, putting together quite the game for himself in the process. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Goff. He's got a man left. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
If only every completion could get that kind of result. That's good enough to knock a defense flat on its back.
So the ball on the midfield stripe now after that big play. It's 1st and 10. Short pass brought in.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's 2nd and 7. Complete out to the right. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. But Jerry is Sneed there for the stop. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
They send a receiver in motion right. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. That one gains 7. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. 2nd and 3 now.
2nd and 3 at the Titans' 28-yard line.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. Got Williams, and it's complete. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that gives the Lions the 1st.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Motioning the tight end now. Working inside the red zone. This throw is caught. And this is down all the way to the 3. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup.
Still sticking with the passing game. And the catch is made. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions continue piling on to this lead. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So now here comes the Titans on offense. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. TJ Tampa there on the tackle. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. A solid gain of 6 there. It's going to be 3rd and just a yard. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Titans football as they stare down a huge deficit to begin the 4th. Third and a lone yard coming up. First throw for the backup now. That's caught for the 1st. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Howell out of the shotgun. Rolling into enemy territory. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Tennessee.
Powell from the gun. Pass brought in by Parker Washington. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
First down, Titans.
They give to Harris from the gun. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
All right, here we go. Second down. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Pickup of 6, and now they've got 3rd and 7. Motioning Washington right. A 3rd down run with Harris. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches. Here's Harris. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. And they get to him just in time. That's a tackle for the stand and a turnover on downs.
I love aggressive defenses, and a blitz on 4th down's a gutsy call. But it can work against the pass, or in that case, against the run. Good luck running for the sticks when you've got a whole defense crashing the line of scrimmage off the snap.
The offense headed out now for Detroit. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays have followed. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
They'll run here on 1st down. And they bring him down here at about the 13-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They give it to him again. And this one does not go far. They made it to single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Pass play coming here. Has it downfield, working the left. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. On 1st down, they'll run. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Give him 24 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit. Motioning him from the slot right. Here's a give on the jet sweep. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Sending a receiver left. They go right back to him. Another carry for the receiver. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Lions coasting to the finish line. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they make the tackle at the 28-yard line. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Another carry for him. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again. They'll pause now for an injured player. Regular season just 1 week away. You don't want to see anybody get hurt here. Hopefully something minor as the medical team works on it. Third and long for him here. Has him on the quick hitter. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And they corral him after a minimal gain to the 21. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs.
These 4th down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
We'll get another look at this Tennessee offense. And they can really do what they want with these last couple of snaps afforded to them because the outcome already decided. 1st down, Howell. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you're on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just fling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that.
So it's 1 for the win column for the Lions. And for what it's worth, Brock, they have cruised through this preseason undefeated. So all things pointing up for them as they get ready for week 1. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.